Ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds of action. With on my left, Doski! And on my right, Jess Liaudin! And your referee in charge of the action is Grant Walton.
On paper, Rob, very similar records, 7-7 and 1 for Lee, 10-8 for Jess, so they've both been around the block, as they say.
Remember, don't grab the cage when you're fighting. You don't kick, stop, or knee the head of a downed opponent unless I'm called open guard. If I say stop, you stop.
And as our MC Mark said, this fight has been a fight in the making for many a show, for many a year, and at last here at CageRage Contenders we get to get it on.
And would you say, Rod, with the winner of this on CageRage Contenders 2, topping the bill here, that CageRage will be beckoning once more?
I think so. As we know, the welterweight division is a stacked one, and these guys are just two of the guys trying to make their way back into it. Lee Doski very, very quick to look for a submission. Does the fantastic job of pulling his foot down tight. Jess Liaudin will be very, very experienced in being in these positions. Jeff with a good shot. Jess, sorry.
And another one there, Rob.
Another big shot. Doski doing a very good job of just keeping those legs up high, frustrating Jess Liaudin.
And Rob, we can hear a very familiar voice there, coaching Lee Doski.
That's right, Pierre Goulet. Recently had a fantastic win against Daijiro Matsui, a well-known Pride veteran.
So good advice in the corner of Lee Doski there. And according to Pierre, he'd much prefer to see Lee stood up against Jess.
That's right, Jess is just, you know, putting the fight where he wants at the moment. He's inflicting his will on Lee Doski with those body shots and those head shots. Jess will be very, very comfortable here, just picking those shots, looking to wear Lee Doski down. And you can hear Lee's corner screaming for him to make it back to his feet. Jess again just comfortable in that guard position, taking his time, throwing in those short shots.
Yes, they obviously feel that it's really favouring Jess at the moment, and he's able to rain down those blows.
And in all fairness, this is Jess Liaudin's round so far. Jess has totally controlled the fight, put it where he wants it to be.
Now Pierre said as well that it's not enough, he's got to get the hold of those arms to bring it back to its feet.
That's right, I think Lee's just there at the moment on his back looking for that submission. Good shots from Liaudin. Nice extension and bringing them in hard. This is where Liaudin needs to be careful. Almost got caught with an arm trap there. Doski looking for a triangle. See, in all fairness, Jess Liaudin is controlling the fight very much so. But Lee Doski is constantly looking for that submission. The legs are up high all the time.
Said, Rob.
Yeah, the legs are up high all the time. Look how tight that is. He's looking to just turn on his hips, but Liaudin's far too experienced to allow something to act like that to happen. Good shots by Doski from the bottom, but Liaudin's experience starting to show. Let's not forget, Jess Liaudin has been in there with some of the toughest guys this game has to offer.
Yes, a big cage rage favourite, Jess Liaudin, making his way back. But at the moment, although it's been all Liaudin, Doski, he's not banged up from those shots, he's not bleeding. He still seems in good shape at the moment, Rob.
That's right, he's just playing a comfortable game. He's not trying to find his feet. While he was on his back and Jess was in guard, he was constantly looking for a submission. But Jess has done a beautiful job now of moving to side mount to control the fight. Looking for full mount. Doski does well to get the half guard. Possibly looking for a side choke, arm choke, can't quite get it. And you can see the frustration on Doski's face there.
Oh, Liaudin tried that punch. We saw floor Jenkins, and it just missed this time. And they're straight back to the floor. So there you have it, Rob. A frustrated first round for Doski.
Yeah, it was quite a slow-paced first round. I mean, Jess Liaudin controlled it for me from the outset. Looking very, very good on the ground. Looks tidy, looks like he's got the game closed. Using some great ground and pound skills. But as you said, Doski's not looking too banged up from it. He's not looking in too much trouble. So maybe he's just sitting there waiting for that
and
submission.
Of the two, Rob, when you look at them both clearly, it's possibly Jess who's been doing the work that's blowing the harder. Lee does look very relaxed at the moment. Do you think, we talked about Doski's frustration, but what about Jess? He had a perfect opportunity, as you said, controlled the round. But when you look over at his opponent, there doesn't seem to be much damage.
Yeah, I mean, on both guys look quite comfortable going into the second round. I mean, yeah, I do believe Jess was frustrated a little bit there. Lee done a very good job of keeping a close guard. When he opened it, Jess capitalised, moved to side mount. I mean, we could hear Lee's corner screaming for him to stay on his feet, so maybe this round he'll stay on his feet.
Yes, they're not convinced of Jess's stand-up game. Although we saw that trademark spinning back fist that almost landed.
Both guys a little more tentative this time.
Yes, they've had a real chance to look at each other now.
And it's just Liaudin that flies forward with a nice high kick.
But as you said, Lee continues to look very relaxed.
He does, and it seems to be Jess that put it to the ground this time. I think this is a very frustrating fight for both guys at the moment, in all fairness.
Yes, I was just about to say, Rob, there again, Jess pounding down like he did before. But would you consider it tough for the judges at this moment in time, or would you say that Jess is the man controlling?
For me, it's Jess's fight. Jess is the man pushing the fight. He's pushing the pace of the fight, if you like, even though it's a very slow fight. Jess is the one making a distance and throwing the shots. Whereas Lee just seems to be comfortable to try and tie him up, look for an arm, try and work for an arm bar or maybe a triangle.
Jess isn't really getting through cleanly enough with those shots when he arches up, is he?
No, it seems that Lee's got a very good cover. He's doing a good job of keeping himself covered. Good shot by Jess Liaudin to the body section. Double hammer fist.
And I think Lee is now cut on that left eye from that right hand of Jess Liaudin. He's definitely cut around the right left